A Fox News alert: Israeli forces are on the Gaza border preparing for a major ground operation into Gaza, and Iran is making more threats, warning Israel to call it off or face retaliation that it says no one in the world will be able to stop.
Quote, in the coming hours, we can expect a preemptive action by the resistance front. If the crimes in Gaza do not stop immediately, new fronts will be opened. With that, we bring in IDF spokesperson Major Libby Weiss. She joins us now. Major Weiss, thank you for joining us. You heard Trey Yingst earlier in our show say the reason that the IDF has not begun the ground invasion thus far is because of these threats from Iran. So when you hear these threats, what will Israel do in response to what Iran is calling a preemptive action threat?
Well, first, I should say that we understand why Iran is making these messages. Of course, they are concerned about their investment. They've invested millions and millions of dollars into Hamas, arming Hamas and guiding Hamas over the years. But of course, in the IDF, we are prepared for whatever decision the government will make about how this conflict will continue. And we are ready and prepared for whatever that decision will be.
Libby, a Hamas spokesperson said that they're ready to release hostages, non-Israeli hostages, once the on-ground commissions permit. How do you read that situation?
I mean, I think it shows, first, the degree to which they have they see no value in the life of any civilian. I don't see why there's any difference between the lives of innocent Israelis, civilians, or innocent civilians from other countries. And of course, we're going to continue doing whatever we can to make sure that Hamas never has the capacity of doing this again. And I can't imagine that any country on earth would be okay with Hamas next door launching these kind of horrific massacres against their citizens. But it's clear that they hold no regard for civilian life, whether that's Israeli or any other country.
We know by now that Iran props up Hamas, they prop up Hezbollah. That is obviously. But the question now becomes, can Israel wage a two-front war if Iran formally enters the conflict on behalf of Hezbollah and Hamas? And by formally, I'm looking at potential not just money, not just resources, but troops.
The IDF is a strong military, and we will be prepared to deal with any situation that happens on the ground. That said, of course, we're sending a message, and our allies are also sending a message for any other terror organization to not get involved in what's going on right now. But we are a strong military, and we will defend our citizens as needed.
You know, Libby, the goal obviously is to destroy Hamas, but the real leaders of it don't even live in Gaza. Many people have pointed out they live lavish lifestyles in Qatar. So how do you destroy Hamas if the leadership doesn't even live there?
Well, we know that Hamas has a very, very extensive network and infrastructure within the Gaza Strip. We see many levels of their leadership, their military leadership, of course, within the Gaza Strip. We know that they have significant infrastructure that is well hidden within the civilian population there. And we will do whatever we need to do to make sure that Hamas's leadership will no longer have any capacity, both administrative, both terror-wise, to commit acts like this again, wherever they may be. And
President Biden is going to be visiting Israel tomorrow. Does that change anything for the IDF militarily?
Well, I'll leave the diplomacy, of course, to the diplomats who are handling that. Right now, though, we are still very much focused on our mission, which is to make sure, again, that Hamas can never do this again. And of course, we will take whatever instruction and guidance we receive from the government moving forward.
Major Libby Weiss, thank you for your time this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you.